Greetings. Here's another piece of writing made significantly while on a ferry, so floating above the water, and also with a heavy cold, so it adds something to the voice and subtracts something at the same time. The general sentiment, I think, is musing on the peculiarities of life, and so specifically sailing across to Ireland for a kind of writing retreat, and always with the possibility of new collaborative connections. I'll be here in Galway city speaking at a conference about theatre practice in October 2025, specifically discussing how theatre companies survive financially, or the nature of that survival, and how that may or may not impact the work. It's been an interesting process talking with the university, Dr. Miriam Horton, about that. So I suppose already before I began writing, I'm in a kind of perhaps satirical, perhaps some ironic, perhaps whimsical mood. I'm brought on even more by the incredible blue skies and lack of wind out in the Irish Sea, which is quite unusual for this time of year, in general, in fact, dry as a bone. And here in Galway City now, it's absolutely roasting, and the place is mobbed. So here we are. Here's the thing. Loch Ryan, April 2025. Engines in deep rhythm cast a sub-auditory colour around the vessel of my soul. Long patterns broken by bow waves and betterness push in resolution over thick green seas. Below decks, a car alarm sings in counterpoint to the diesel chant. Ropes lie in repose, spliced and coiled casual, as if they were never needed. Leaning on the railings, watching April sun where it describes the water's skin, older and more wrinkled by far than I will ever be. white, the wide wings of a gannet cutting oxygen from nitrogen, gutting herring. Humanity paces the decks, 30 feet above the sea, caught between conversation and reverie. The ship's paint has bubbled and cracked. Salt in its zeal mounts a relentless attack, eating steel and paint both. Propellers mighty spin beneath the stern, poured molten bronze twins urge the bow to cut ocean from ocean and peel them back, revealing fishes and filth in measures equal. The humans pace the decks, speaking words with no meanings, on journeys without purpose, pound the double diesel giants, casting metal stones that skip across the Irish Sea. A spring sky, blue in graded lines from horizon to horizon, and the earth's rim rounded. No clouds here to portend, no imagined shapes, all is clear, and the boat sails straight without the guidance of wind, navigating the currencies of burned bridges, canvas, abandoned, folded, and rotten in the lofts of Belfast. Rammed, oil exploding in her bowels, great gaseous expulsions propel us west. Sitting on the sunny side, watching as humanity paces the decks in Nike, Puma, Wrangler kecks. What was before? What comes next? Walk the port and saunter the starboard, glance to where sky and sea meet. A man with shaved head, dressed in black, booms into his phone, right trouser cuff, 4 fingers shorter than the left, above shiny patent shoes. An Asian couple pose for pictures, children laugh and cry. Europeans gaze at the enigma that is Northern Ireland. Northern Irish people glance at the parody of tourism whilst humans walk the decks. Whilst humans walk the decks under April skies, in silent seagull absence, blanketed by the reverberaceous hulk of a row ferry.